This is MSRNDA 2007 here, and today is Thursday, March 25th, 2021 at 9:11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And this is going to be my weather collection video for March of 2021. So yeah, let's get started. So first up, we have my Radio Shack 12-519. I'm not exactly sure when I got this radio, but overall, it is a pretty nice radio, especially considering that you can listen to Skywarn frequencies on here. So, yeah. Go and do a quick siren test on it. Wrong one. There we are. Next, we have my Midland DeBear 300 version 5. Second generation. Well, what I consider to be the second generation. There's really no difference between all the version 5 DeBear 300s, but I consider this to be the second generation because what I consider to be the first generation version 5 are the version 5s that have the older No Other Radio logo, like this. That's what I consider to be the first generation. The second generation, which is what I consider this to be, second generation, or version 2, it has the newer logo on it, and it also still has text on the bottom of it. What I consider to be the third generation, or version 3, version 5, DeBear 300 version 5s, is the version 5 Deluxe. Although there's no difference between a regular version 5 and the version 5 Deluxe. The only real difference is that there's no text on the bottom of it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go and do a quick little siren test on here real quick. Standard siren that all DeBear 300s have, well, except the version 8. But yeah. Next, we have my DeBear 120 EZ, or my second generation DeBear 120, or version 2 DeBear 120. There's not really any version of the DeBear 120 what I consider to be, but there are different quote-unquote versions of the DeBear 120. There's the original DeBear 120 that came out in 2011, or the DeBear 120B, where the one that you can't customize any of the alerts on. The only alert that you can typically customize is the weekly test, the required weekly test. But you can't turn the weekly test off. The only thing you can do is set it to either have the siren go off for the weekly test, or not have the siren go off for the weekly test. And then there's the second generation DeBear 120, which is what I consider this to be. That you can customize the alerts on, but it doesn't have the 5 new event codes, which the 5 new event codes I'm talking about are Storm Surge Watch, Storm Surge Warning, Extreme Wind Warning, Blue Alert, and Snow Squall Warning. So, yeah. And then there are the third generation, or version 3 DeBear 120s, which are the ones that have the 5 new event codes that I just mentioned. Storm Surge Watch, Storm Surge Warning, Extreme Wind Warning, Blue Alert, and Snow Squall Warning. So, yeah. Go and do a quick little siren test on here. I'm actually going to put the camera on a tripod, so I can be able to have one hand over speaker while I use the other hand to also cover the speaker, but also be able to press the select button to sound the siren. So, here we are, and so yeah, here we go. Here we are. Next we have my second DeBear 100. Also my second older version 5. Now, you may remember that I had a DeBear 100 older version 5. It had the older logo. the older NOAA Weather Radio logo, you may remember that it was having some issues with its tuner. Well, unfortunately, it now suffers from the problem that the tuner is complete and totally dead, except it didn't have the high-pitched squeal. So, yeah. So I got this Deburr 100 to replace it. Well, I didn't get it. My mom got it for me as a birthday/Christmas gift back in December. So, yeah. Also, I should probably tell you when I got all of these radios. I can't remember when I got my 12519. I got this June of 2020. I got this from my grandfather, I believe, in late July of 2020. I got this December 2020. And then now we have this Deburr 100, which this is my newer version 5 Deburr 100. What I mean by newer version 5 is that it has the... Okay, why am I zooming in? Well, I can just easily show you it. As you can see here, it has the All Hazards NOAA Weather Radio, NOAA's National Weather Service logo on it, the newer NOAA Weather Radio logo instead of the older one that just says NOAA Weather Radio. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the siren test on this one. So, and then let me set my camera on tripod for this. The Deburr 100 Symphony.
Over southeast.
So there we are.
Wednesday for areas Interstate 30.
This one's louder. Anyways. So, yeah, moving on. Oh, by the way, I got this February 2021. And I do have a, I did do a unboxing video on this. So, yeah. In fact, I think it was my first unboxing video. But anyways, moving on, we have my Radio Shack 12-250. I got this January 2021. Now, normally you can't do a siren test on it. But if you cut power to it, actually what I just did with mine is I flicked the switch from normal operation to programming because for some reason this thing doesn't like to go into the program menu. So most of the time what happens when I flip the switch over to programming, it ends up powering off. And sometimes the LEDs will flicker and you can hear some sort of weird sound from the speaker. But that makes my life easier because I do have a 9-volt battery in here. So, yeah. But, something you may not know is that if you cut power to the radio, press and hold the off button, and restore power to it, the radio will go into a test mode. And if you press alert, then it will do a siren test. So, yeah, here we go with that. Here we go with the warning/watch siren. There's a different siren for statement and weekly test and monthly test and stuff like that. But anyways, here we go with the warning/watch siren. Oops. See what I mean? Let me... See, sometimes the LEDs will go kind of crazy. So... Anyways, like I said, I got this January of 2021. So, yeah, moving on, we have my Radio Shack 12247A. You may think that this is 12247B, but, and I also showed this in the Radios in Depth video I did on this. It was actually the first ever episode of Radios in Depth. So, yeah, as you can see here, 12247A. Now I titled the Radios in Depth episode on it as the 12247 instead of 12247A because I'm sure everything on this radio is basically the same on 12247B. Although I think the 12247B has the No Weather Radio logo right here. And I think most 12247As have it as well. So, yeah. I'll go and do a quick siren test on this. I think I hear the broadcast. I think I hear a radio playing the broadcast. Sorry about that. I just thought I heard the broadcast. And maybe I did because there was one evening where I was getting ready to go to sleep, but I heard a very faint sound of WXK5. So I come over here to see if one of the radios is playing the broadcast, and they aren't, but I could hear the broadcast through the speaker on this WR100. So, yeah, it was no big deal, though. All I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. And, yeah. Next, we have my Radio Shack / Realistic 12-140. The reason why I say Radio Shack / Realistic is that most people watching this video probably know that but some people may not, but Realistic was Radio Shack's in-house home electronics brand from I'd say probably the 60s to mid to late 90s, I think. Although recently in 2017, Radio Shack, well, excuse me, not Radio Shack, but the people who own the rights to the Radio Shack brand name, they actually brought back the Realistic brand in 2017. So, yeah, although I think that company has since discontinued it. So, yeah. Anyways, go and do a quick siren test on this. Sorry about that, my camera just randomly stopped recording for some reason. But anyways, go and do the siren test on this real quick. I'm not gonna allow the siren to wound all the way up because it is quite loud. So, yeah. And then next we have my Midland HH50. Oh, by the way, if I didn't say this already, I got this January 2021. November of 2020. This was actually ordered Halloween night 2020, but I actually got here November 3rd of 2020. So typically I did get it in October 2020, but it didn't get delivered till November 3rd of 2020. So yeah, anyways, Midland HH50, I got this February of 2021. Go ahead and do a quick siren test on it real quick. So there we are. And then next, we have my Midland HH54 VP, version 16, as you'll get right here. Obviously, version 16 button beeps. go and do a quick siren test real quick. Let me actually set the camera down real quick so I can be able to press the select button, but also cover the speaker. So there we are. And then next we have my my Midland Debarra 300 version 5 Deluxe. So this is what I would consider to be the 3rd generation version 5 Debarra 300. Go ahead and do a quick siren test on it. So yeah, and then the final radio that I can demonstrate is the Midland 74-250C. Now, obviously I do need to put batteries in it, so go ahead and do that real quick. Although I still can't test the siren on it. Well, actually I may be able to if I plug it into a power supply. If I plug in the power supply, I think I could be able to do that. I don't know. Anyways. So I'll probably get a audio recording of the siren on this radio, on the 74-250C, and I'll probably make a separate video on this radio and the siren on it. So yeah. And then also I have my first Debarra 100, my older version 5 with the dead tuner, and my Midland ER310, which is currently out of service. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.